listen, I need you to book me on the first flight back to Port Charles tonight, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Thank you. Oh, I'll be checking back with you in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Hi, Gloria. How are you? Where have you been?
Oh, Lucy, hello. Well, listen, I had to go out of town on business. In fact, I left right after you checked in.
Oh.
Are you enjoying the spa?
Oh, I have had a wonderful time, yes, but I'm afraid I'm going to miss it.
Oh, you're going to leave us?
Yeah, I have business. You know how it is.
Oh, yes, of course.
But, Gloria, I just simply cannot go until we finish our little conversation.
Our conversation?
Yes, you remember the other night when I checked in, you started, well, I am just dying to find out why you think Alan Quartermain would have dumped Monica by now.
Oh, that?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm surprised that it hasn't happened yet, dear.
Really? Why? You know, to me, they seem happy.
Yes, of course. Look, I'm not one to gossip. You understand that. It's just that when Monica left the spa several months ago, she had a glow in her cheeks and a gleam in her eyes, and it certainly wasn't from calisthenics.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't mean, I think you mean.
Yes, I do. It was one of our young pro tennis players, and we had to let him go, of course. It really was a shame. He was such a charming young man.
You're telling me that Monica Quartermain had with a young tennis pro? Gloria, this is amazing. You've got to tell me more. Please, sit down.
Well, let's see. I will try to think.
Okay, when does it start?
I don't know what you're talking about, Charlie. I mean, Monica's been nice to me and everything. She got me out of jail. But that doesn't make her my mother.
Oh, so you came back to Port Charles because Monica's a nice person.
No, I told you about that. They released me from the jail in her custody. I had no choice.
Your secret is safe with me.
I don't have any secrets.
Yes, you do. And I have a confession to make. You remember the mysterious stranger who left you some money when you needed it?
I knew it was you.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember where I left it?
Sure, I found it in my dresser.
Mm-hmm. Right next to your birth certificate.
You saw it?
Dawn, I couldn't help but notice it.
So you do know. No one was supposed to find out.
No one? Not even Monica?
When my mother, the mother who raised me, was dying, she told me she didn't want me to be alone in the world. She made me promise that I'd find my real mother.
I see. So that's the reason I had the good fortune of meeting you the first time.
Mama said if I found my birth mother, I'd find a family and a place to belong. And when I met Monica, I thought maybe she was right.
Did something go wrong?
Everything went wrong. Monica was wonderful, and when I met Ned, I thought maybe I could have everything. My real mother and him.
What changed your mind?
I found out Ned was just pretending to care about me. To hide something from Alan. That him and Monica were sleeping together.
Dawn, that's a pretty serious charge.
I heard them.
Ned and Monica?
No, Monica and Alan, they were arguing about it.
And did Monica admit it?
No, but Alan seemed so sure.
Oh, Dawn, please, forgive me for taking this lightly, but Alan Quartermain finds someone to blame every time life throws him a curve.
Yeah, but
nothing. Now, listen, I'm not saying that you're wrong. And I'm not saying that you're right. But, my God, don't make an important decision in life based on Alan Quartermain's paranoia.
Then what do I do?
Oh, Dawn, listen, you confront life. Always confront life. Talk to Monica, talk to Ned, but find out the truth before you make any decisions.
Then what if they say it's true?
Well, if they say it's true, then you and I will have something to talk about, all right? In the meantime, I've got some errands to run. But you remember what I said, and you think about it. You find out the truth first.
Charlie.
Ned.
I was looking for Dawn.
Is there something wrong with your ears? I thought I told you to leave me alone.
I thought we were friends. Then you disappeared. Now you're back in town with a chip on your shoulder. What's going on?
What makes you think it has anything to do with you?
For one reason, I'm standing out here in the hall.
All right, then, come in.
Thank you. Just answer one question for me, will you? What did I do to make you so mad at me? And why did you leave town?
I told you it's none of your business because you didn't have anything to do with it. Don't flatter yourself.
I thought we had a good thing going.
Well, you shouldn't have, okay? All we did was go out together a couple of times. I'm sorry if it meant more to you than it did to me.
Well, it did mean a lot to me, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, right.
Because I didn't go out with anybody else after I met you.
There's only 24 hours in a day.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yours must have been pretty well filled up between having dates with me and sleeping with Monica. How could you do that? You were using me to hide your affair with her.
I don't know where you heard this, but...
From them. I heard Monica and Alan arguing about it in the hall. He said you had an affair with her.
Alan says a lot of things. I'm not his favorite relative.
Is it true?
No. I'd never do anything to hurt you. Ever.
I'm very confused.
Look, Dawn.
Please just go away. I want to be alone.
Okay. But don't cut me out of your life. You mean too much to me.
Hello.
Ah, Tracy. You see, I promised you I wouldn't keep you waiting too long.
Are you calling to tell me we're now business partners?
Perhaps. I've had the Quartermain portfolio analyzed, and I'd like to talk to you about your proposition. Could you meet me for dinner?
Well, I just happen to have the evening free.
Wonderful. How about joining me at the Port Charles Hotel restaurant?
Sounds perfect. I'll see you soon.
Excuse me. Dr. Quartermain. What are you doing here? Hanging out. Why don't you let the future district attorney buy you a drink?
Where's Lucy?
Lucy? How should I know?
Don't get cute with me, Baldwin. She's not in the spa. She checked out of the hotel room. Which makes me wonder, what are you doing here?
I'm a member of the bar.
That's so funny. I asked you a question, Baldwin. What are you doing here?
Well, if you must pry, Alan, some of my cronies, we were here celebrating Jerome's conviction, and I'm just sort of finishing up my drink.
That better be all. Because if you start harassing Lucy again, you got me to deal with, okay?
Let me ask you something. Does your wife and kids know about your generosity towards Lucy?
That's none of your damn business.
No, I guess you're right. You're just one of those old-fashioned doctors that loves making house calls.
Let me tell you one other thing about this particular doctor. You see, we're taught to observe germs very carefully. If we ever find one to be dangerous, we eliminate it. Give me a scotch.
I'll have another one, too. Put on this tab.